Kay from Signpost Coaching Services, and this month in March we're suggesting that you do more, which might horrify some of you, but actually what we are suggesting is you do more of the things that work, things that energize you, things that lift your spirits, things that make a difference to your team, and things that will increase your effectiveness. And on the week beginning March the 11th, what we're suggesting is do more smiling. And that's not to suggest that you don't smile a lot all the time. You probably do, particularly if you work in the public sector, because smiling's one of the ways that when all the politicians are doing their stuff, smiling's one of the ways that keeps us going. But the thing behind doing more smiling is that your team notice you. If you're leading a team, your team checks in with you, not only through their formal conversations and in informal conversations, but they check in with you as you walk around your space, as you walk around your building. So more smiling means more presenting an optimistic, positive, forward-looking perspective on what you're doing. So in addition to your usual happiness and smiley face, consciously smile. Decide that you're going to step out and share your smile around. Not only does it create positive brain chemicals for you and for your team, but it gives a really powerful message that we're confident that what we're doing is the right thing. The second thing that we want to pick up on is from the 4th of March, towards the beginning of the week. And the suggestion here is do more positive self-talk. Actually talk to yourself on a day-to-day basis in really positive and affirming tones, so that you're actually giving yourself that feedback. Sometimes we're our harshest critics. And what sits behind doing more positive talk is really talk to yourself as if you would talk to a valued colleague. Talk to yourself as if someone's important is listening, because they are. It's you. Give yourself the respect through the conversations that you have to yourself, as well as spreading it out through your team. Another thing that I think is particularly interesting. Again, it's picked from the front of the month, and it's the 7th of the month. I might need my specs for this one because the writing's a bit small. Do more choosing. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. And I think that's really powerful. Thinking about what you're choosing, making those choices. Most of the choices that you make are your choices to make, even down to, are you going to walk through the door in the morning, and which door? Yeah, you're choosing to be in that role, in that place. And that's a real powerful affirmation. It also links to self-talk. I'm here because I want to be here, and I'm here because I want to make a difference. But actually choosing one thought and one action over another is incredibly powerful. The final one that I want to share with you, and it's one of those things as a leader that sometimes we become so busy and forward thinking that we can forget. And on the 25th of March, we're suggesting do more reality checks, do more checks of what's happening, do more checks of what's going well, do more checks of what's working. Because by doing that, you not only are you feeding your own soul, but you're feeding your team's soul and your organisation's soul by capturing that part of the journey. Sometimes, and we do need to keep our eye on our direction, but just sometimes we need to stop and just have a little regroup and think, what's going really well? How do we know? What do we need to tweak? How do we know? But doing that reality check, where are we now? And as I say, that can be not only really affirming for you, but really affirming and a positive thing to do for those key people in your team that will then spread out through your organisation. So March, do more of stuff, but as a leader, try to do some more of the stuff that will make more difference for you and more difference for your team.